Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. Alright, this is a bit embarrassing, but when I did the video called Playing No Man's Sky on PS5 for the first time, it turns out that that was actually still the PS4 version of the game. I was playing it on PlayStation 5, but I noticed last night that there was an option on No Man's Sky to download the PS5 version of the game. So I was still just playing the PS4 version earlier. So now in this video, now that I've downloaded the actual PS5 version of the game, we are actually going to try it out. So I converted all my saves into PlayStation 5 saves, so I'm going to reload the same save again. But it was good to know that on the PS4 version, load times were faster. And of course, they're still fast here on the PlayStation 5 version. So we'll be going down to a planet to see if there's actually a difference in the amount of foliage and such. And the good thing is, since I just did a couple videos on the PS4 version, we can revisit those planets and see the differences. You can kind of compare the videos side by side and see how different the planets are on the PS4 and the PS5 versions of the game. So first, we will go to New Dagobah. That's where I did the video playing No Man's Sky on PlayStation 5 for the first time. I want to see how different the foliage is, and if lighting and stuff like that is different. And then I'm also going to go to the planet that I went to on the VR video. I won't have to do the VR video again, because when you play in VR on PlayStation 5, it has to be the PS4 version of the game. They're not allowed to make VR games on PlayStation 5 right now. It has to be a PS4 game that you're playing on PlayStation 5 that's VR. So if I did VR again, it would still all look exactly the same. Now, so far, I'm not seeing a huge difference. Load times were still real fast, and there isn't any bad pop-in or anything. But I'm not seeing a whole lot more dense foliage or anything than it was on the PS4 version. I mean, this is pretty much the way it looked like. The lighting is kind of better. You'd probably have to compare the two videos side by side to be certain, but I think the lighting is a bit better, but it's really hard to tell. But everything is still crisp and smooth, and I wonder if, the PS4 version, PS5 are almost the same. It does seem like there's a little more foliage around here, but again, it's really hard to tell. I'm going to go ahead and go to the planet that I did the VR one. That's a really kind of sparse, lush planet. I'm interested to see if there's going to be much more foliage on that planet. I believe it was Horseshoe Island, yeah. Need to go there. I love that the load times are definitely a lot faster. Yeah, this is the same planet that I checked out in VR. I just did that video yesterday, Looks like all the plants are in pretty much the same positions, and I don't see a lot more around. But let's go check some other spots I went to in that video. Sun's just about to come up. I'm gonna wait till it comes up so we can see this place in the daytime. Yeah, it doesn't look a whole lot different here. I'd say probably the most impressive thing was in VR. Even though VR was still the PS4 version of the game, it was so much better in VR. Um, it looks like there might be a few extra trees. Let's see, are there any of those weird fake trees that I noticed before? Maybe that was just a fluke. It was just the swamp planet I was on that had those trees that I could walk through and I couldn't mine. Yeah, that was probably just not not anything to do with PlayStation 5 like I thought, especially because it wasn't the PlayStation 5 version of the game. There might be a few extra trees and some more foliage along the ground. It does look pretty good here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the sun comes up at 24. It's 23 right now. I'm gonna wait. Or is 24 midnight? Maybe the sun doesn't come up till 6. Oh well, let's use photo mode to make the sun come out. I don't remember these plants being here. These little realistic looking ferns. But it does look very nice. PlayStation 5 version definitely is good. I don't see a huge difference as far as the foliage goes. But everything is really crisp and smooth. I wish the lighting was... I don't know if they're using ray tracing lighting or not. Um, Maybe they are. But it doesn't... Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't really tell what ray tracing lighting looks like, to be honest. But anyway, so this is me actually playing the PlayStation 5 version of the game. Sorry, my first video wasn't, because I didn't know I had to download it. And so if you have PlayStation 5, make sure you, when you go to No Man's Sky, make sure you choose the option to um, to download the PlayStation 5 version, because you'll just be playing the PlayStation 4 version if you don't, like I was. But anyway, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything's going to be okay.